in store for all of us this evening. The young people are excited. We're all excited. We're just thrilled with this partnership that we have. And I was reminded of a remark that Ronald Reagan made on the 15th of April, 1982, and he made the remark to the Catholic Educational Association. He said, "Our leaders must remember that education doesn't begin with some isolated bureaucrat in Washington. And it doesn't begin with even with state or local officials. Education begins at home, where it's a parental right and a responsibility. The fact that you're here tonight means that you're taking your rights and your responsibilities seriously. Thank you for the opportunity to work with your children. We know that we're receiving the gift, and we're so excited. Valley Christian Schools is appreciative of the opportunity to host you this evening, and so welcome to Valley Christian Schools. And I would just like to just make a comment about Dr. Porter. Dr. John Porter is one of the most innovative educators I've met. You know, sometimes you wonder between private and public schools where the best opportunities are for young people. I can tell you that Dr. John Porter is a forward-thinking visionary, and it's this kind of opportunity that comes from a man who thinks out of the box, makes things happen, supports his principals, their ideas. And it's such a privilege to have this partnership, Dr. Porter. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening.
Well, it's my pleasure to come here and share with Dr. Doherty this wonderful partnership with Valley Christian High School, Middle School, and several of our schools. We have the principal of Hellier School, Jerry Burnside, if you stand. Principal of Los Arbos Elementary School, Dr. Prodelos. And the principal of Mulroney College Prep, Mary Dagleford. And the person who keeps me on my toes all the time, our Director of Categorical Programs, Carl Heckman. I would like to thank the high school students, all the students at Valley Christian High School. A personal thanks from the Board of Trustees and myself on the wonderful role models you've been for our students, and the devotion and dedication you put into the kind of work you do with us. And I think tonight is a tribute to that partnership, a rare one I've never seen across this country. I've never seen a partnership like this between a parochial school and an elementary school district. And this is a unique opportunity for us. And I think we're all grateful for this. And I also want to thank the parents for your support. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Now I would like to introduce the Hellier Elementary Lighthouse Robotics team. Please welcome them to the stage. Unfortunately, not all of them could be here today, but this year we tried to design robots to play soccer. What we would do, we would like have the robot try to kick soccer balls into goals and like program them and design like kickers on the robots to do something like this. Unfortunately, today we don't have time to demonstrate what our robots can do, and we can just like show you. We only have time to show you what our robots look like. But the goal was to have a robot kick using the structures that they have balls into goals. So this is just our Hellier Robotics team.
My name is Dr. Ricardo Balderas, the principal at Los Árboles School, and next we're going to be performing an original song called Adelante Paz en Mi Raza. You are welcome, my people. Come in, my people, come in. Just a little bit of background on this song. I wrote this song for my parents, one of my parents, which are in their late 80s, and because when people would come and visit, I would notice that my mother would have a saying. She would say, "Come into our well-swept home or to our humble home, pasando a lo barrido." And then when our guests would leave, my father would say, "Váyanse por la sombrita," which means go along the shaded path and go in peace. So I thought that would make a nice song to honor them, and I thought it'd be a good idea to share this with the students and everyone here today. Les quería decir que una poca de historia de esta canción. Hace muchos años, en 2006, escribí esta canción para mis padres, para honrarlos, porque tienen esos dichos de decir, pásenlo a lo barrido cuando venía la visita, y cuando se iban, mi padre les decía, váyanse del paso, váyanse por la sombrita, que sería buena idea para un día caluroso, ¿verdad? So again, this song may have some multiple meanings, secular and non-secular, and also perhaps in the area of immigration reform. So when you think about that, make that connection. Esta canción puede tener diferentes sentidos de familia, amistad, pero también religiosa, y además en el contexto de la reforma inmigración. Vamos a cantar esta canción. So those students, and these students that will be performing today are from Lerone and also Valley Christian Middle School. So those students, please stand up.
Pásenlo a lo barrido y váyanse por la sombrita. Estas son las palabras de mi padre y madrecita. Pasen, seres queridos, aquí tienen su casa, siempre están bienvenidos. Adelante, pasen mi raza, adelante, pasen mi raza, aquí siempre tienen su casa.
administrator for Franklin McKinley, former principal of Los Arboles, and I'm really happy to see a lot of my former families and students here tonight. This is very special for me. I'm very honored to give to begin the Mentee and Mentor Awards tonight, but I want to just say a couple of words about the partnership that we have with Valley Christian. I know Hellier began their partnership with Valley Christian a few years ago, and I know Dr. Doherty, when he was up here and introduced our superintendent, Dr. Porter, mentioned what a visionary Dr. Porter is. I also want to say what a visionary Dr. Doherty is, because we wouldn't be here this evening doing this event if it wasn't for the vision that he had of reaching out to the schools in our neighborhood and providing these opportunities for our kids to do this. So I want to thank him with all my heart for making this happen. And so last year when I was principal at Los Arboles, he asked Jerry Mirza, the principal at Hellier, to reach out to us and have us become up here and meet and become part of this partnership. And I was so honored to come up here, and I said, you know, I have a sister school, Lerone, that we work side by side. It would be really great if we could also include them. And so Dr. Doherty agreed, and so pretty soon it was the three schools. We were coming up here and meeting and planning these opportunities for the kids together. And it became like, oh my gosh, like how are all the Valley Christian high school students going to be able to provide the mentorship that's needed for the three elementary schools? So Dr. Doherty had another vision of including Andrew Hill students, and well, let's bring Andrew Hill into the fold, and they can also be mentors and give back to the elementary schools in the district. So here we are today after our first year of having a successful partnership with Valley Christian High School students and Andrew Hill being the mentors for our elementary students at Lerone, Los Arboles, and Hellier. And I'm so proud of all the effort and the relationships that have been built this year through this program. Valley Christian's been very generous, providing the transportation that rounds up the kids after school and brings them to the elementary schools and helps keep this program organized. So it's just been such a great opportunity, and we just see nothing but growth from here on out. We're hoping next year to add Sylvandale School into the partnership, and as our elementary kids grow up and they get into middle school and high school, we hope that they want to give back and become mentors and work with the younger students at the elementary, just like they're getting to experience now. So I just wanted to give a little background on the program, and I'm just so very proud of it. We're in the very beginning stages, but we have had a great year, and I only see bigger and better things to come. So I want to thank everybody, and Dr. Doherty's staff is also the staff here at Valley Christian. Worked with Cindy Nardi and Karina. I'm not sure where there's Karina. So organized. I mean, the programs and kept us on our toes, and you know, everybody here works so hard to make this happen. So I just want to thank you all for the opportunities. I'm going to go on to the awards. And I must say it was really hard to choose these awards because altogether we had over 200 students participating in this program this year, and we were only able to acknowledge a few tonight, although many of them were very deserving. So the criteria that we used to be able to recognize the mentors and mentees, we had 8 characteristics. We wanted them to have a positive attitude. We wanted them to be responsible, be prepared for their teaching, and the kids to take responsibility for their learning. We wanted the mentors to be actively involved with the students, and we wanted the mentee to actively participate with their mentor. We wanted them to show respect to others. We wanted the mentors to take initiative and know what they needed to do with the little kids, and we wanted the mentees to be anxious to learn and looking forward to their lessons with their mentors. We wanted the mentors to kind of go that extra mile. You know, everybody has a job to do, but there's always those people that just, they do a little more. And for the mentees, the same thing. We wanted to see those strong work ethic, that they were really working hard. And then we wanted them to be good, excellent examples for others. So if they were a mentor, a good role model, and if they were a mentee, a good example for their peers. And the last thing, and also important, is we wanted them to show improvement. So obviously the reason we're doing the whole program is we want the kids' work to improve, their academic achievement to improve. So those were the criteria. And I'm now going to hand it off first to our high school. We have two high schools, Valley Christian and Andrew Hill. They're going to recognize the mentor awards. And then the last three elementary schools will recognize the mentees. So from Andrew Hill, Principal Bettina Lopez sends her regrets. She was not able to be here tonight, but in her place, Joshua Green from Student Support Services is going to be doing the awards for the mentor from Andrew Hill. So let's welcome Josh.
So it's a beautiful evening tonight. We're so glad to be part of this. We at Andrew Hill, at the other hill down the street, have always looked up to this hill, and some of us have never been here before. So it's a beautiful place, and we're grateful to be here tonight. So I'm here to honor two of our outstanding mentors, and they were chosen because of their excellence in sharing, in giving. Their generosity is beyond words, because as young men in high school, I didn't know that they would have such maturity. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see the growth and the I guess I could call it kindness that I didn't see it, because these are young men that are at our school. I see them as students, but in a different light as mentors. I saw a different something come out of them when they were working with the young people from Lerone. There's just a magic that comes out of them when they're working with the young people. So my first person tonight I'd like to honor is Roosevelt Nguyen. Roosevelt, please come on up. Roosevelt, just want to honor you. You are an amazing young man, and sure. And we're very proud to have you as a mentor. The second honored mentor from Andrew Hill is Luis Yair Garcia Rodriguez. Luis, come on up. Something that's very unusual about both of these two young men is that they came here as ELD students. Both of these young men were not fluent English speakers when they arrived. Roosevelt didn't know any English when he arrived at Andrew Hill as a freshman. And now he is not only proficient in English, but he's graduating next week. Luis as well. Extremely proud. Luis, thank you for all your goodness and generosity this year.
On behalf of Valley Christian High School, I can't thank you all enough for being here. Kids, you did a tremendous job. Well done, all of you in the band. What a blessing it is to be here tonight. And one more round of applause for these performers. So Valley Christian High School has been absolutely blessed by your children. Our students here at Valley get so excited when they get to go down to your campuses and spend time with your children. They come back so excited. They want to skip out of their English, their math, their science, anything they can do to spend more time with your students. They absolutely love it, and it brings them true joy. So thank you for sharing your children with our students here at Valley Christian. At Valley Christian, we have 6 mentors that we're going to award today, and my leader of this program is Miss Cindy Nardi. Many of you know Mrs. Nardi. She's a tremendous blessing to our faculty, staff, and to this program, a true leader, and she's going to present the Valley Christian mentors at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Lynn. I appreciate that. First of all, I want to introduce my wonderful helpers here. Melissa Profio, who has worked at Lerone. Amy Smith and Laura Green, who have worked at Los Arboles, and they've done a great job. And I have a couple of helpers who have helped me so much. Karen Peters and Rosalina Gonzalez, they're waving over there. They have helped me over in Hellier. So terrific. I can't imagine it being any better. So we want to give some awards. I'm going to give the first award. This award goes to a young lady who has done a terrific job. I mean, wonderful job with her mentor. When I asked about, who's the most improved at Hellier School in our program, then I found out who the mentor was, and I said, okay, I'm giving her an award. And so this award goes to Sophie Ackman. Good job. Another award from our Lighthouse program at Hellier goes to a young man who, I think the first time that he's taught lessons to a musician, and he did a terrific job. We're so proud of him. Our first cello player. So it's Brandon Peters. These mentors really connected with their students, and that's what it's all about. So we're really proud of them. And now Melissa Profio is going to talk about a couple of hers that she wants to give an award to.
All right. I've been helping at Lerone. This is our first year with the mentoring program at Lerone, and the mentors, both from Andrew Hill and Valley Christian, have done a phenomenal job. It was quite a honor and a challenge to come up with two, because they have all worked so well one-on-one with the students and contributed so much. But the two that we're giving awards to tonight are Corey Stryker, if you would please come up. Corey has been working with Tiana all year and has built a very good relationship. Make sure if he's not there, he sends a note, makes contact, and we really appreciate you, Corey. And also, Kendra Rice, if you would come up, we'd like to honor you. Both of these mentors have just done a fabulous job, as have they all. It's been such an honor to work with all of them, and I'm extremely proud of you. Thank you all.
I have the privilege of honoring our Los Arboles mentor. This gentleman works with our leadership group on campus here, so he serves a lot here at Valley Christian Schools. But when given the opportunity to serve outside the school in the community, he jumped at it. And he's just really been a standout, not only in the classroom, but at Los Arboles with the kids, engaging in them, getting down to their level and loving them. And I just want to say I'm so thankful to Dr. Valderas to having us there and allowing us the opportunity to love your kids. But in reality, they were so ready to love us in return, and we were just so blessed by that partnership. And we've just scratched the surface of what we're going to do there, and we look forward to what next year will bring. And I'm very thankful and proud of Will Lubke, because he will be also a part of that process next year, so we look forward to his continued leadership.
And now, at this time, we're privileged to have the principal, Jerry Mirza from Hellier Middle Elementary School, come on up.
All right, good evening. Before we hand out our awards for our special students, I'd like to recognize two wonderful ladies who make the program run. Valley Christian and Hellier School have been working together for 8 years, and these two ladies have been there from the very beginning. Yearly basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, daily basis. They're constantly communicating, planning to make a very strong program that we have. So first is Liz Natakamar and Cindy Hardy from Valley Christian. All right, so I want to recognize two special students. The first one is Manuel Rivas. Manuel has come come a long way. When I first met him 5 years ago, he would barely say a word. He was so shy. Now he's broken out of his shell, and he's just a wonderful, wonderful young man. And the second Mentee Award goes to a 6th grader. His name is Carlos Castaneda. Carlos is probably the most helpful student at Hellier School. He always wants to go on the PA system and do all the announcements. He's a wonderful young man. All right, thank you, Carlos. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the principal from Lerone School. Her name is Maria Degenfarb.
Good evening. I'd like to have my partner here, Raúl. Raúl Cordell is the coordinator of the choral program at Lerone, and without him, really, this program wouldn't have happened because he has taken that on as his challenge here and done a wonderful job with that. And so he's there to greet the students every day, and really proud of all the work. I wanted to just give a special thanks to Carla for introducing me to Valley Christian, to Dr. Doherty, and all the partners that have been involved in here. It's been a lot of people that have worked really, really hard to make this happen, and I'm truly grateful to all of our partners. The students are awesome. All the Valley Christian and Andrew Hill, for me, that was really an important thing to happen, to really unite the two high schools, because our students need to see those role models, and that is what they represented for us. And I'm so proud of all of my students. It was very, very difficult to make this decision, but we chose two. Henry Cow is always ready to work. Where is Henry? He's not here, but we will recognize him anyway. He is a very shy student who has really shown great growth, and he's a positive always. Okay, I have Cynthia Murillo. Cynthia is another student who has shown tremendous growth both academically. She's always ready to learn, always polite, always has her materials ready, and always greets her mentor with a lot of joy. Thank you so very much. I would like to introduce then Dr. Banderas, the principal at Los Árboles.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you again. First of all, I'd like to, before I recognize the award recipients, say thank you so much to Raúl also Cordell. He's one of our great mentors for all the students at our school. You should see how he interacts with students on a day-to-day basis. He's one of our secret weapons there at Los Árboles. Also, I want to recognize the Lighthouse, the students that are been mentoring our students. I want to ask them to come up. Yeah. Okay, if the mentors that were in charge of the program could please come up for a moment. So we're going to recognize two of our students that really exemplify the Los Árboles spirit, which are Aurora Fuentes and Alicia Cesenia. Now these two kids, not only are they cute, but they're they're smart, they're nice, they're responsible, and they're always looking for ways to help others. I'd also like to mention to all the mentees, those of you that are receiving help from either middle school or high school students from Valley Christian, think about when you get older how you can help others, how you can be mentors to other people as you get a little bit older. So congratulations to our students, Aurora